members of the jury, is that correct? That's either yes or no. No. You were outside.
Whoa, pause right there. Did you catch that? The judge is drilling down on whether this person actually spoke to jurors. Why? Because even casual chit-chat with jurors can count as jury tampering, which is a massive no-no in court.
Speaking to the jurors, yes or no? Nope. Were you outside speaking to the jurors, yes or no?
It's getting me nervous. Yeah, it's a difference between getting nervous.
This is what's going to end up. All right. And what division? All right. Do you have documentation for that? Oh, what is your name? Spell that. First name? And last name? Yes. Spell it. And where's your documentation that show you work for the federal government? All right. So you are not allowed.
This is the judge drawing a hard line. If you're not a witness, lawyer, or party to the case, you don't belong in the courtroom, especially after meddling with the jury. Think of it like being red-carded in soccer. You're out for good.
To be in this courthouse anymore. You do not have any business here. If you are not a witness, you are not allowed in this courtroom. Do you understand? And you're not allowed in this courthouse. You know that you are not supposed to be speaking with the jurors in the hallway. You were. Those jurors were not asking you any questions. You took it upon yourself to tamper with the jury that is coming up here for jury selection. You are not allowed in this courthouse anymore. Do you understand? No. Do you understand? So do not come back into the courthouse. That means this courthouse. That means the courthouse next door that is the historical courthouse. Do you understand? Right. All right. If you can see that he's escorted off the premises. Oh, God bless you too.
And there's the fallout. The judge doesn't even feel comfortable using this jury pool anymore. Imagine the ripple effect. Hours of jury selection wasted, lawyers scrambling, and the entire case timeline thrown off.
So I will speak to all of the defense attorneys when you all come back. But personally, I don't feel comfortable with using this jury as the jury pool because I don't know what was said. My understanding is that he is involved in a case here, not as a witness, not as a party whatsoever, but just as maybe a friend of a friend of a friend of a cousin. All right. And also because I've been a defense attorney before and a prosecutor, the remaining jurors that are left are going to be jurors that have already probably been reviewed, and those that are not was selected will sit back to the basement, be called back up. So I'll speak with the defense attorneys about that and the prosecutors about that as far as whether you all want to do jury selection today or do jury selection tomorrow with a new jury. Okay. So if y'all can discuss that.
Can I approach her with this? So she doesn't sign it, Judge? I just got hired on this day. The clients, that's what I should tell you.
All right, Ms. Compton.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, with regards to Mr. Jimis,
Oh, yes.
he will be here on the 17th, and it's easier for him to do the evaluation if it's in court. So if you'll speak with Ms. Ferguson and Mr. Jimis, we'll have your client brought over on the 17th for him to do the evaluation here. So if you would like to be present, you can.
Okay. I'm usually not present, but I appreciate the heads up.
Sure.
I will keep that on.
All right, and the other issue, you were not present, but you were number one for jury trial. However, the person who was here in the gray suit who said that he was with the U.S. government, he was...
Mr. Man.
Yeah, he was speaking to the jurors in the hallway. So I don't feel comfortable with using the jury panel that we have.
Here's where it gets even messier. Turns out, this mystery man might be pretending to be connected to the government and even sneaking attorney visits with the defendant. That's not just suspicious. It could be criminal impersonation or even obstruction.
And Judge, I'm not quite sure how to handle him. I did talk to Daniel about him, and I did make a call before the holidays to the jail. He has been filing all sorts of stuff in this case. I don't know what his relationship is to his family. I don't talk to them. I've never spoken to him. He has communicated with me threats that he's going to sue me in federal court and all kinds of stuff like that. But the thing that troubles me the most, and I called the jail to let them know, is that he evidently had an attorney visit on the video visit, not a recorded visit, an attorney visit with this guy, with my client. Now, I tried to find out if they had a record of that or how it happened. My client doesn't know.
Well, what I've done is I've asked that he not be allowed back in the courthouse, and the deputy took a photo of him so somebody can let the sheriff know that he's not to have attorney visits if he's not his attorney.
If it's not thinking that he's also right now a person who is on bond for an aggravated assault, so somebody might want to talk to pretrial services or his bond.
All right. So they may want to talk to his pretrial services officer. And honestly, the name that he gave me, I don't even believe that's his real name because he seemed to be stumbling over what his name was. But the deputies did take a photo of him, so I'm sure that's going to be placed at the courthouses, and they can place it at the jail as well.
On the Bear County website, pretty easy name he's been filing things under.
Okay.
He's filed stuff in my...
And what name did he give?
It's
Is it Henry?
Henry.
Okay.
Whatever that name is, that's his name.
All right. So before you leave here today, we'll take up that matter with the sheriff's office.
All right. Now,
and then...
I'm happy to get something done because I believe...
Quick legal insight. Pretending to be an attorney isn't just a slap on the wrist situation. It's a serious offense that can lead to charges of fraud or unauthorized practice of law. Basically, this guy might have just dug himself into a legal grave.
He's holding himself out as an attorney to people, which carries its own set of problems.
All right, we will take care of that. So, the people who are up for jury trial, is there any objections to the court excusing the jury? We would start with jury selection tomorrow. Is anyone going to have any objection to that?
I'm here.
Yes, I know you're on a plea. All right, so what I'll do is I'll excuse this jury panel, and because usually what ends up happening, if you don't poll your jurors for the morning selection, you will end up with people who have already been through jury selection 3 or 4 times, and I don't want anybody to be put at a disadvantage because of that. So is there any objection to me excusing the jurors?
No.
All right, so let me go outside and do that.
Judge, we have a very important question for you.
Well, if I'm able to answer it, I will answer it.
What role would your mother play in a zombie's escape room?
Well, I will tell you know what role my mom.
What skill does she bring, Stephanie?
Oh, first of all, she birthed me into this world, so automatically she gets a place in the zombie house. But you know what? You all should be saying, "Hey, we want Stephanie's mom to be there," because everyone else, you know what I would say? I would say, "What's your skill? If you don't have any skills," I'd say, "I'm sorry, we have limited supply." But my
And just when things are tense, we get a zombie escape room question. Talk about whiplash. But honestly, this lighthearted moment is classic courtroom relief. Question for you. What role would you play in a zombie escape room? Leader, medic, or the comic relief?
mom would say, "No, baby, we're going to let them in." So, and of course, you know, my mom loves John, so she'd be like, "No, John gets to stay." Yeah. But no, my mom would be able to cook anything.
That's very important.
My mom will make sure that everybody is taken care of. She knows all the home remedies. So when people are saying, "Oh, I need to go to the doctor for that," my mom would say,
Yeah.
"Nope, I got you covered."
That actually sounds like she might be the most valuable member.
She is. And she would be able to cut up my apples just the way I like them. To this day, she still does that. She will, because I love Granny Smith apples.
Okay. Yeah.
So whenever I'm at home and I'm saying, my mom's like, "What do you have a taste for?" I'm like, "I don't know." And so I'm sitting on the couch and we're watching old movies together. Our favorite movie is On Borrowed Time. If you haven't seen that, you should watch that. So she will come back, and next thing I know, I have a little bowl with apple slices in it. I'm like, "Thanks, Mom." So, I'm in the warm and fuzzies.
My name is Happy. I upload courtroom video for education purpose. This video may contain copyrighted works, not specifically authorized for use, but believed in good faith to be protected by the Fair Use Doctrine under Section 107 of U.S. copyright law.